What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Quickie Wednesday Live. That's right, we're back. We're doing another one. We're here for episode 28 of Quickie Wednesday Live. Can you guys believe that? 28 weeks into doing this. That's totally nuts, totally insane. But we're here, and we're doing it. YouTuber Archive says, hello, what's going on, YouTuber Archive? Thanks for popping in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a good week and all that good stuff. So today, we've got a fun show coming today. What's going on, Unbelievable Montages? Yeah, 28 weeks, man. It flies like crazy, you know? You blink and your life is passed you by already, you know? So how are you guys doing today? Hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a good week, a good productive week. And today, the big topic, the big main thing we want to talk about today, Daniel N, 28 weeks later. J.E. says, what was 28 weeks ago? Well, J.E., if you notice the title of this video, it's Quickie Wednesday Live, number 28, meaning we've been doing this show for 28 weeks. That's crazy. I can't even fathom that, to be honest with you. That is insane. I mean, honestly, when I started doing this show, my first episode of Quickie Wednesday Live is like so different than any of the other streams that I did after that. Because no one knew that this show was even coming. So we are going to do the Suicide Squad sneak peek breakdown. But before we do that, let's talk a little bit of, you know, how long we've been doing this show. I mean, it is kind of crazy to think that we've been doing this for 28 weeks. J.E. says, oh, dang. Ray Sai says, can't believe you've done 28 of these. I know. It's crazy. Like, it's almost like I'm making up a number. You know, it doesn't feel that long. It feels like, it doesn't feel that long. It really doesn't. But hey, I mean, that's crazy. It just goes to show that, you know, how time actually does fly by. And speaking of 28 weeks, let's take out the 2 and just have the 8. Tomorrow is my 8-year anniversary on YouTube. That's crazy. I might do a special video or something. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it yet. But 8 years of YouTube tomorrow, so it's insane. J.E. says, what are the movies for today's giveaway? Unbelievable Montages says, congrats. Thank you so much, Unbelievable Montages. I should have wrote that down. Okay, so the thing is, I took out all the digital codes, and I didn't keep the movies out. I put them back on the shelf. So let's see. I know we have a code for the 2019 film Dark Waters. I know we have a code for Bombshell. I know we have a code for Lord of War. I know we have a code for The Girl on the Train. And I think there's 2 more. Sicario. I know we have a code for Sicario. And the 6th one is... I don't know. I don't know. Oh, the Purge. Right. Thank you so much, Unbelievable Montages. Yeah, you see, the thing is, when I get these movies from pawn shops, you never know if the codes are going to work or not. You know, people use them and just left the paper in there or what. So, Unbelievable Montages, thankfully, has a way to check if these codes are still active. I don't know if it's an app or what it is. And that's kind of a big reason why he's a moderator on this channel. Because even though we've never met, and I don't even know his first name, I kind of trust him, you know, because I've been sending him the codes every week. Like if I got it from a pawn shop, I'd be sending him the digital copy codes, and I'd be like, "Hey, are they active? Can you check these for me?" And he goes ahead and he checks, and you know, most of the time we get lucky and they work. So, you know, thank you to Unbelievable Montages. Big shout out to you, my friend. I gotta tell you, you really help out on the show, because honestly, if I didn't know if those codes were active or not, I don't even think I would go ahead and try to give them away, because I wouldn't want to have a whole giveaway for something that's not even going to work. You know what I mean? So, thank you so much. It means a lot, and you know, that is really awesome. So yeah, with that being said, so the codes being given away today. So we have Dark Waters, Bombshell, Lord of War, The Girl on the Train, Sicario, and The Purge. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 codes. And we actually have a 7th code that I didn't send to you to check it, because I basically knew it was good, because I just bought it yesterday, I think I bought this like yesterday afternoon, and I kind of previewed it on 4K, and it looks great. It's going to be a surprising title, but it is an animated title, and the 6th and final digital giveaway today is going to be for none other than, I believe, Illumination Entertainment's first movie, and that is Despicable Me, the first one. I think this probably will redeem in 4K, seeing that it is a 4K Blu-ray. So, yeah, it's a fun little movie. I didn't watch the whole thing. I skipped around a lot, but it did sound really good, and it looked really good on 4K quality. So, eventually I'll have to get the 2nd and 3rd film. But, yeah, Despicable Me is the 7th digital giveaway today. Okay, so did you guys watch DC Fandom? Did you guys watch that? And if you did, what was your thoughts on it? Because today we're gonna talk about the Suicide Squad. The Suicide Squad sneak peek that we got. So it's exciting, it really is. So basically, we're going to talk about that. Anthony Short says, "What's up? What's going on, Anthony?" JE, it will redeem in HD, but if you redeem on iTunes, it will redeem in 4K. Very cool. Very good to know. Daniel N says, "I watched it." Unbelievable Montage says, "Best was the Batman, worst was the Flash panel." Anthony Short says, "What's up?" Daniel N said, "Excited for the Snyder Cut and the Batman." JE says, "Black Adam looked alright, but Batman and Snyder Cut and Suicide Squad will be exciting." Yeah, I agree. I did end up doing 2 trailer reactions for the for DC Fandom. I did the trailer reaction for the Snyder Cut, and I did the reaction for the Batman trailer. So if you guys have watched my reactions to those trailers, you'll know that I was really digging that Justice League trailer. I think that's awesome. I'm so happy that it was able to actually come to fruition and they're actually being able to do it and bring it to life. It's going to be four 2-hour long segments or something like that. So it's exciting. It really is, New Challenger. Yeah, very exciting indeed. So basically, I watched the Snyder Cut reaction or trailer and I loved it. I thought it was great. The music, the song, Hallelujah, everything just was so, I don't know, it was like a perfect trailer to me. Even though we've seen certain shots, a lot of it was new. Let's see, 4-part miniseries, and they're going to do a 4-hour movie version, a black and white version. Okay, so I guess there's going to be 4 1-hour parts then, I'm assuming. Not 4 2-hour parts. I think this thing is going to be a 4-hour movie, not an 8-hour movie. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, so then I watched the Batman trailer, and I thought it was really good. I mean, if you watched my video, you probably thought that I wasn't too, I don't know, excited about it. I kind of ended up not necessarily complaining, but having reservations, maybe. I didn't get so excited and jump off my seat, only because for some reason when I watched that trailer, and there's that, I'll admit, great moment where Batman starts punching the guy, like, a lot, and then he says, "I'm vengeance." I like that a lot. I think it's really cool. Mo Komochi says the beatdown was good. I agree, the beatdown was good. But something in my mind led to me thinking, was it a little too much? Like, is he going a little too violent with it? You know, I don't know why my brain went to that, but it did, and that was my honest reaction. It kind of reminded me of the scene with Robert Pattinson in the lighthouse, to where he sees the seagull or whatever, and he's had enough of it, and he just basically gives the same beat down to this seagull. It's very similar how he beats that seagull, and he beats this guy in this trailer. So I thought it was kind of similar. Look, I got over it, you know? I mean, even if it is a little too... I think it was 2 punches too much, because it's like boom, 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 and then he stops. And then he goes back down, and he goes boom, boom. Unbelievable Montage says, I like how precise the combat was, the action will deliver. Yeah, but I mean, Batman always has precise action. You know, so I don't think that's a surprise to me. I mean, in basically every Batman movie, especially the Nolan movies, and even in Batman v Superman, like, he had a very precise action style, especially in the Nolan films. Like, he basically was trained by the League of Shadows, so he almost becomes this ninja in a way. Crazy Gaming Dad says, hey, what's going on, Crazy Gaming Dad? How you doing? Hope you're doing well, man. Haven't seen you in a few days. Did I see you Monday? I don't remember. Maybe I did. I think I did. I don't know. But hope you're doing good, man. I'll probably see you tomorrow, so that'll be fun. Unbelievable Montage says, what blew me away was I can't believe that was Colin Farrell. Yeah, it really, like, he looks not like Colin Farrell. Like, the prosthetics they used on him are outstanding. The prosthetics they use on Colin Farrell as the Penguin is absolutely outstanding. And the voice he's using, too. Like, it doesn't look like Colin Farrell, and it doesn't sound like Colin Farrell. You know? So, maybe it's not Colin Farrell. Maybe we're thinking it's Colin Farrell, but it really isn't. Mr. G says, I didn't recognize him. Neither did I. I was going through Twitter, and somebody was like, it took me so long to realize this was Colin Farrell. And I went, oh, well, that's crazy. Unbelievable Montage says it's confirmed. It's Colin Farrell by the makeup designer. Wow, Michael Reyes, it's him. Yeah, it looks so good, though, that you think it's somebody else. Like, it is this penguin character. So, if you don't actually think it's the actor, they're doing a spot-on job. So, big thumbs up to the makeup designers of this movie. It looks great from a makeup standpoint, and even from like a cinematography standpoint, it feels like the David Fincher movie Seven. It has that dark kind of vibe to the trailer. Like, it looks very, very dark. And that's the other thing I mentioned, like in my video that I did where I reacted to it. I said, look, this is a movie that families are going to have to enjoy. This is still a superhero movie called Batman. Like, it's the Batman. Like, you should be able to bring at least a 7-year-old to this. I mean, for a movie like Joker, he is an intimidating kind of bad guy, and you can understand why that was rated R and they went in the direction they did. With this Batman movie, I just hope that it's going to be for everybody to watch. Is it going to be awesome to have an R-rated Batman film? Sure. But I feel like this is a character that shouldn't just be, for adults. I feel like this is a character that teens and preteens and all that should be able to enjoy as well, because what Batman stands for is something that I think we all should learn. And it's a lesson that the Dark Knight trilogy taught us so well. And that movie, look, The Dark Knight in particular is so amazing because it's able to go dark, like deep and dark, and have all these themes of the White Knight and the Dark Knight and the Joker and the Batman and all this. Like, it was able to balance these things so well, but at the same time, you could bring an 8-year-old to that movie and they could watch it and love it, because it is so, like, the action is fun. It's intense and it's precise, but the action is fun in those Dark Knight movies. You watch a movie like The Batman, I just don't know if we're going to be able to say the same thing. And I think this is a character that, like I said, it should be enjoyed by all audiences. So, yeah. Unbelievable Montage says, I think it might be rated R. The Riddler gives off Zodiac vibes. Yeah, look, we don't need to have an R-rated Riddler. We don't need to have it. Now, look, I also mentioned the Seven trailer. The Riddler in this movie might be doing what what's-his-face's character was doing in Seven, the bad guy, the killer. Which is kind of what the Joker was doing in The Dark Knight, if you think about it. Like, it's like, every day people will die. Starting tonight. I'm a man of my word. Yeah, that laugh wasn't that great, forgive me. But that's what he says, so that didn't need to be rated R. Like, don't go dark just for the sake of going dark. I am not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of a movie being rated R just for the sake of being rated R. It has to fit the story. Like, a movie like Joker was rated R and it fit the story they're trying to tell. If this Batman movie is trying to be edgy and dark just for the sake of being edgy and dark, I'm not a fan. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to fanboy over this and be like, oh my god, it looks so dark. It has all these dark vibes. I'm not going to do that, because it could be trying to do it just to be cool. I don't know. There needs to be depth and emotion in this movie. This trailer didn't give me depth and emotion. Sorry. It didn't give me depth and emotion. Do we need depth and emotion from a teaser trailer? No. So I'm sure the movie will have it, hopefully. Like, this is the same guy who directed Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, War for the Planet of the Apes. You get so much depth and emotion in those movies, especially from Andy Serkis. So I'm hoping that this movie will have that as well, like Bruce Wayne or whatever. Unbelievable montages. I do like that there is going to be more of a detective tone to the Batman. Yeah, sure. I guess that follows with some of the comics. I agree with you. Look, even in the... I know I keep mentioning the Dark Knight trilogy, but you have to, because this is the bar that you have to reach. These are the best Batman movies we have, especially Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. These are the best Batman movies we have. This is our standard. This is the standard. The bar has been set. So this movie has to reach that. Detective vibe, whatever. You know, dark tones. It all has to, you know, reach that goal, you know? And if it doesn't, I feel like it's going not to be perfect. Do we need this movie to be perfect? No. But there's already such a high criteria set for these Batman movies that it's going to be hard to top. So as long as we get a good movie, not a great movie, that's all I care about. Like, I think everybody is going crazy for this. Like, oh, this looks like it's going to be the best Batman movie ever made. It looks like it could be one of the best Batman movies ever made. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, look, calm down. You just watched a 2-minute clip from a 2+ hour movie. All right? So relax. Wait until you see it, and then say that. It bugs me. So yeah, all right. So look, let me let me talk about what this video is actually titled. That I said I was going to talk about. And that's the Suicide Squad. Something that I think we can all agree is looking pretty damn good. So I got the clip. It's only a 2-minute sneak peek, an exclusive DC fandom sneak peek. So I got this thing up now. And I'll tell you what.
Any superhero movie ever made.
What did I say?
How did they do that? It's going to be different from any superhero movie ever made.
He says it's going to be... Okay, so James Gunn says it's going to be different from any superhero movie ever made. Do I agree with that? Maybe. We don't really know the plot, so we have to watch it. I am excited.
There's no one better in the world to direct the Suicide Squad than James Gunn.
Yeah, I mean, look, the movie looks awesome.
I'm excited with an opportunity to be able to do the Suicide Squad in the way it could be done from my point of view.
Yeah. Now, look, okay, I'm just going to say this right off the bat. With DC hiring James Gunn to do this movie, I don't think we're going to get the same David Ayer treatment that the studio is going to basically control and take over that film. This movie is not going to be edited by a trailer editing studio. James Gunn is going to have his grip on this movie. And as he should. He's the writer, he's the director. And I'm really happy about that. If you want my honest opinion, out of all the movies coming out of this DC fandom thing, this is my most anticipated. The Suicide Squad is my most anticipated DC fandom film that they talked about that's coming out. I'm looking forward to this. James Gunn is awesome. And the Suicide Squad is almost like the anti-Guardians of the Galaxy, in a way. They're kind of doing the same thing, but they're bad guys.
Unique. This is a gritty 1970s war movie combined with the brilliance of James Gunn's...
A gritty 70s war movie combined with James Gunn's comedy, which I think will work. I think, look, this is going to be a movie probably similar in tone maybe to the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Not the second. In the second Guardians movie, everybody had a joke and it was like a stand-up comedy show and everybody had their moment and everybody was always just saying funny stuff. This movie, I don't think that's going to be the case. I think there's going to be a lot more serious tones and character stuff to this movie as there was in Guardians 1. There is in Guardians 2, but it was more like a comedy show in the Guardians 2. And look, we got Idris Elba in this movie. We got a friggin' shark character.
Each of her characters.
Amanda Waller is back in this movie, played by Viola Davis. I hope she dies in this movie. Is that horrible? I hope she dies in this movie. She's a great actress, and she was good in the first Suicide Squad. But the thing with this movie is, with the first movie anyway, I hated her character. Like, I think you're supposed to hate her character. Like, she's a despicable human being. So I hope she gets her due in this movie, because I do not like that character. I absolutely hate her. She is not a likable villain at all. Look at, like, some of these shots, like the black lipstick that Harley Quinn has. She's looking up. She's got a gun. She looks kind of sad. There's a animal thing licking the.
Some of them are just pretty crappy through and through.
Licking the thing. John Cena is playing.
Pretty crappy through and
What is he playing?
Be like a douchey Captain America.
He's playing a douchey Captain America.
Peace at any cost, no matter how many people he needs to kill along the way.
Okay, I got it.
Don't ever settle back like you think you know where this is going, cuz you don't.
As soon as you have some sense about what's about to happen next.
Michael
James
Rooker, of
Gunn's
course,
gonna
he's in this.
die.
Wow.
Everyone's exploding genitals, heads off.
And you want to know what? A lot of this looks like it's actually shot on location. I don't see a lot of green screen in this. There's hardly any green screen in this clip, and this sneak peek. There's like no green screen. I mean, look, I'm sure some of it is green screen. It has to be. When you're making a movie like this, you have to have something that's green screen.
I've ever made.
I don't think they
Like, obviously, some of the characters are going to be
know what to
CGI.
expect.
Don't get too attached.
This has been truly the
Michael Rooker
greatest,
looks
most
insane.
exciting.
Okay, I think I saw
You
some
know
green
what to
screen.
expect.
Don't get too attached.
Or it looked like a white screen.
This has been truly the greatest.
Well, maybe they were just taking a picture of the cast. Because they're behind a white
Most exciting
screen. Or
journey
white
of my life
background.
making
White,
this
white
film.
wall or something.
That was great.
Yeah. I like the logo too. Only in theaters 2021. Yeah, so look. That looks incredible. It really does. I wonder if it will give off Guardians or Deadpool vibes, says J.E. I would probably say John Cena's character might give some Deadpool vibes, maybe, depending on how he acts in the scenes. But I think you're going to get a little bit of both, to be honest with you. Unbelievable montages. The Suicide Squad will definitely be rated R, though. I agree with that 100%. Does seem like it will have characters that work similar to Guardians, like King Shark and Weasel. Yeah, definitely. You got a talking tree, you got a talking shark. I mean, come on. What more do you want? J.E. says, do you think we are going to get Birds of Prey Harley Quinn or Arkham Knight Harley Quinn? It looks a little... probably, I don't know. From this trailer, it looks... It looks like a Birds of Prey Harley Quinn. I mean, she doesn't look very menacing. I mean, look, you're supposed to... I mean, she's like the main character of the movie, so you're supposed to root for her in a way, even though she's a bad guy. Like, same thing with Birds of Prey. You're supposed to root for her. And you did, and you do. Now, I think she's going to give a very similar performance as she did in Birds of Prey. I see a very similar performance. Does this movie take place in the same universe? I would imagine. I guess, like... So this is a sequel to Suicide Squad, but it's called The Suicide Squad. Because it's a sequel, because we have Amanda Waller back, played by the same character. So... I don't know. We'll have to see how it plays out. I mean, look, DC is kind of a random. I mean, they're doing a lot of random stuff, so I don't think they really care about continuity at this point. That's the way it seems, anyway. I don't think they care about continuity. Because there's a Flash movie coming out with Ben Affleck returning as the Batman. and Michael Keaton returning as the Batman. During the same time, we have a Robert Pattinson Batman movie, standalone Batman movie, coming out. So, I don't think they care about continuity at all. If they're going forward with this Flash movie and this Batman movie at the same time, they don't care about continuity. I think they are basically pretending like that first Suicide Squad movie never existed. I think that's what they're planning on doing, is forgetting that movie ever existed. That's what it seems. This isn't called Suicide Squad 2, it's called The Suicide Squad. James Gunn basically remade the first movie. That's basically what's going on here. This is a Suicide Squad remake with some of the same actors. That's what this is. J.E. says Christian Bale needs to be in Flash. They might get him to cameo. I don't know. I mean, he's really the only one left. I mean, you got Ben Affleck, Michael Keaton. I mean, it's not like they're going to bring in Val Kilmer or George Clooney to cameo. I mean, they would probably more likely bring Christian Bale. I would love to see that. Christian Bale looks awesome as Batman. I don't care what anybody says. Good luck trying to convince Bale to come back without Nolan, says Michael Reyes. J.E., yeah, for real, says... For real, yeah. Yeah. But then again, that's very similar to, you know, good luck trying to get Tobey Maguire to come back as Spider-Man without Sam Raimi. So let's add this question. What has the better chance of happening? Christian Bale appearing in the Flash movie? Or Tobey Maguire appearing in Doctor Strange 2? Multiverse of Madness. Flashpoint is directed by Andy Muschietti, not Christopher Nolan. And there are several Batman characters appearing. Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness is directed by Sam Raimi, who directed the Spider-Man trilogy with Tobey Maguire. So this is a multiverse movie. Will we see a cameo of Tobey Maguire in this movie? Will we see a cameo of Christian Bale in this movie? I think there's a lot of ways that we could lean toward both directions. But if you want my honest opinion, I think we have a 10 times better chance of seeing Tobey Maguire in Multiverse of Madness. Because Sam Raimi is probably the only guy that would be able to get Tobey Maguire to cameo as Spider-Man again. So, I think it'll happen. I mean, I hope it'll happen. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people hope it's going to happen. You know? Like, this is the chance. If you want to see that guy, this is the time to do it. This is the time. You got J.K. Simmons back as J. Jonah Jameson. Let's amp that up even more. Let's cameo Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man. People would lose their frickin' minds. That would be such a missed opportunity. Such a missed opportunity. Like, come on. It would be one of the most talked about movie moments of the whole entire year whenever it comes out. It's going to put that movie through the roof. Come on. They're also crossing over the DCEU with the CW shows. Oh boy. The Flash has been canceled and delayed so many times, I would probably believe a Doctor Strange 2 cameo. Not going to 100% The Flash will happen until they're filming. Yeah, I think the Tobey Maguire thing is probably more realistic. J.E. says, how would you feel about a Miles Morales scene in Doctor Strange 2? I don't think they're going to do that, simply because they already, they're establishing him in his animated movie, and he has another Spider-Verse movie coming out. Plus, they're establishing him in this video game that's coming out. So I don't think that they're going to want to do it introduce him again in a film. It's not probably the way to do it. But you can introduce past Spider-Mans that were already established. Like Tobey Maguire. That could happen. Unbelievable montages. I could see that in Spider-Man 3. I don't know. I don't think so. I really don't. I think if they're gonna introduce Miles Morales into the movies, he's gonna get his own film, or he's gonna be a very important side character. So I don't know. I really don't. I don't know. Aaron Davis is in Homecoming, so he exists somewhere in the universe. Who's Aaron Davis? Who is Aaron Davis? The Prowler is an alias used by several fictional characters appearing in American comic books, blah, 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 blah. These characters are primarily depicted as adversaries or allies of the superhero Spider-Man. All incarnations wear a green and purple battle suit with a cape and clawed gauntlets. Aaron Davis is not Miles Morales, though, so... Oh, the Prowler played by Donald Glover. Jay says his uncle. Oh, so... let me get this straight. So Aaron Davis is a character in Into the Spider-Verse, and he plays the Prowler in that, and he's his uncle, Peter Parker's uncle, or Miles Morales' uncle, but he gets killed in the Spider-Verse movie. That would... Look. That is very confusing. Very confusing. Aaron Davis is Miles' uncle. Okay, Miles' uncle gets killed in Spider-Verse. Look, how old is Donald Glover in this Homecoming movie? How old is Donald Glover? Late 20s? Early 30s? That means he would have to have a brother who's either older or younger. I don't know. It's really complicated. He doesn't die in Homecoming. Oh, I know. But would they bring him back? And be like, oh, by the way, I have this nephew. No way. No way. They would have to set up so much in that movie, in this third Spider-Man movie. There was a scene where it lists how old he is. Look, it doesn't matter. They are going to have to set up so much in this third Spider-Man movie. So much. And if that's the route they want to go and that's the story they want to tell, I think it's going to take away from the Peter Parker character. I really do. This is the third Peter Parker, Tom Holland Spider-Man movie. He's not going to want the spotlight taken off of him. No way. 0%. No, maybe 5%, but I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't think so. J.E. says, but it would be so cool if that was the main plot of the next Spider-Man. I disagree. I do. I disagree. I think it would be. I think it would be messy. Look, you're already doing that storyline in the animated Spider-Verse movie, and you have a Spider-Verse sequel coming out where Miles Morales is going to be the main character. I highly doubt that they're going to do that in live action. Highly doubt it. Especially around the same time these movies are coming out. No way. No way in hell. Unbelievable montages. I think it's possible. Did Endgame give Far From Home... Didn't Endgame give Far From Home a 5-year time skip? Yeah, it did. But, I mean... Look, I feel like we're really stretching here. I really do. I feel like we're really stretching just to make it work. It does not feel organic in the story at all. If that happened, it would not flow. It would not do anything. That's almost like Palpatine appearing in The Rise of Skywalker. The dead speak. Donald Glover's side character is back, and he's got a nephew who's going to be one of the main characters of the movie. There's no way that they even cameo Miles Morales in that movie. No way. I doubt it. A cameo has a better shot of a lead supporting role, but no way. We are stretching it so far out here. I have a big no for that. Big disagree. And if they did do it, it's gonna possibly come out sloppy. They're gonna have Spider-Man 3 syndrome, where you're trying to do so much. You got Sandman, you got New Goblin, you got Eddie Brock, Gwen Stacy, Black Suit Spider-Man, all this stuff that's kind of going on. Amazing Spider-Man 2 syndrome, Electro, New Goblin, Harry Osborn, Father Osborn, sickness, health problems, Gwen Stacy. Will they stay together? Will they not stay together? So much. And I think the Spider-Man movie will be so ridiculous. Oh yeah. I remember one of the lines Aaron Davis tells Spider-Man is that he has a nephew. And I think that's all we need. I think that's all we need. We don't need any more than that. We don't need any more than that. Look, I think Peter Parker is a better character than Miles Morales. There's a lot more to do with him. I'm okay with having Miles Morales in the video game and in the Spider-Verse movies. But this is Tom Holland's trilogy. I think we're forgetting that. This is Tom Holland's trilogy. They would never, ever do that. And if they did, they would turn it into like a Batman and Robin scenario. That Miles Morales would be Peter Parker's sidekick. When Miles Morales, if he did get his own movie, he deserves to be the hero. Like in Spider-Verse. So, come on. That's just my thoughts on it, so. Woo! Man. I get passionate about these things. J.E. says, fair enough. Hey, I mean, who knows, though? I mean, you really don't. You really don't. Who knows? Who are they going to bring Harvey Dent back in the Batman movie? Is Harvey Dent going to be in a Batman sequel? Is the Joker ever going to be in a Batman sequel? What Joker will it be? Will it be Joaquin Phoenix? Will they recast again? They don't care about continuity. But the thing is, the MCU cares about continuity. Kevin Feige cares about continuity. All of it is intricately planned. So we have to think of the bigger picture here. Yeah. So, but look, that's basically the main thing I wanted to do today was break down that Suicide Squad sneak peek. And really, I did get a new movie. I did get a new Blu-ray today. I'm going to watch it tonight. A little after the stream, I'm going to watch this movie, which I think is going to turn into a timeless classic. I think I'd never seen it, but from what I've heard, it was snubbed for so many Oscars. It was snubbed for mainly Best Lead Actor. And probably Best Original Screenplay, too. This movie, I think, is going to become a cult classic. It's going to go into the category of films with Tommy Wiseau's The Room and Nicolas Cage's The Wicker Man, to cap off a perfect 3-film unofficial trilogy. We have John Travolta in The Fanatic. No digital code in here, unfortunately, but I did just get this in the mail today. And I can't wait to watch it. I've heard so much about this movie. So, Unbelievable Montage says, don't think Miles will be Spider-Man yet until Avengers 6 or 7, but I think it's possible we can see a cameo of him as a middle school or high school student. Yeah, cameo, but I don't think we'll see Donald Glover's character again. I highly doubt it. I really do. I highly doubt it. And if we do, we do. I mean, who knows? It all depends on execution. We have to see. Kevin Feige is the guy who's planning out all this. And if Kevin Feige wants to do that, then it'll happen. And I trust Kevin Feige. I do. I trust him. You know, he looks at the bigger picture. Kevin Feige looks at the bigger picture, but at the same time, he cares about making very quality film. So, and most of the time, he succeeds. He really does. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But, okay, so let's talk about let's talk about the digital giveaways today. Let's get that started. J.E. says, if the MCU did it, they would do it in such a smooth and fitting and the plot so well that it would be good. Probably not for a while, though. Yeah, I can't see that happening for a while now. If they did that in this new Spider-Man movie, it would feel so abrupt. I mean, they already have enough going on. It would just... it would feel so abrupt. I mean, look, Sony has to lend out the rights to Miles Morales as they did Spider-Man. I don't friggin' know anymore. I don't know. I don't know how the hell they're gonna do it. Let me see. Okay. It really depends if Sony still even decides to go along with the MCU. Sony is doing so many different things, like their Spider-Verse with Morbius, Venom, and Silver and Black. Yeah, they got so many things going on. Like, after this final Spider-Man film comes out, they might be like, let's just give it some time and try it on our own, or do something with Tom Holland, and who knows? We'll see. We'll see what happens. J.E. says, can we win 1 or 2 today? You can win 2. You could win up to 2. We've got 7 codes, so you could win up to 2. Alright, guys, so look, we're going to take a quick break. When I get back, we're going to start the digital giveaway. And things are going to be fun. Things will be a good time. So we'll be right back. We'll start up with the giveaways. What's up, guys? I'm back. All right. So, whew, what's up, everybody? Oh, we got a guest. We got a friend. Look at. Just gonna sit here and do our thing with us. Yeah, don't mind Tiny Todd. He's doing his own thing. He's good. He's good. Tiny Todd, if you guys don't know, this is Tiny Todd. His name is Tiny Todd. He wanted to say hello, I guess. I don't know. I left the room and he was over there, and I come back and he's in the chair. So, hey, Tiny. Hey, how you doing, Tiny? You're in the middle of a live show. Yeah. Yeah, so stay there, right? Stay in your damn seat. All right. You don't like that kind of language? Oh. We'll talk about this later, all right? I bought that sticky duct tape for a reason. Sorry about that, Tiny Todd. But, all right, so let's get started with these digital giveaways. Will you shut up? I'm trying to do a show here. Just sit there with your legs crossed and be good. I mean it. Tiny Todd. That's crazy. Crazy skeleton. But, all right. So, let's start with these giveaways. First, we're going to do the digital code for Dark Waters. This movie came out last year. A movie that I've never even seen, so I can't give you my thoughts, can't give you my opinions on it, because I haven't seen the movie. So, let me get this question ready. Okay, so the question for Dark Waters is, how many Oscars has Mark Ruffalo been nominated for? Jack is back, coming in hot. I don't think we heard from Jack is Black. Jack is back. I don't think we heard from Jack is back the whole show. But he's here and he's correct. Jack is back, coming in first place with 3. Daniel N coming in second place with 3. New challenger coming in with 4, which is incorrect. J.E. coming in with 2, which is incorrect. So congratulations, Jack is back. That's correct. Mark Ruffalo nominated for 3 Oscars. 2011, The Kids Are Alright. Best Supporting Actor. 2015's Foxcatcher. Best Supporting Actor. In 2016, Spotlight. Best Supporting Actor. So congratulations, Jack is back. Send me a message Instagram or Twitter. Claim that digital copy code, and life will be a safer place. Okay. So next, we will be doing the digital giveaway for Bombshell. Jack's back says, thank you, I sent you a DM. Very cool, very cool. Alright, so Bombshell is next. So, the question for the Bombshell digital copy code is, Bombshell was nominated for 3 Oscars. How many did it win, and for what category or categories? So it's a 2-part answer. So I need a number and I need a category. So let's see. Okay, Michael Reyes coming in saying Bombshell won 1 Oscar. Best makeup and hairstyling. That's right, correct, Michael Reyes. You came in with both. Mr. G then coming in second place, 1 makeup and hairstyling. So listen, Michael Reyes, you did it, my friend. Congratulations. You came in hot. But you did. You came in nonetheless. Bombshell nominated for 3 Oscars. Supporting actress Margot Robbie, leading actress Charlize Theron, and 1 for makeup and hairstyling. So congratulations to Michael Reyes. J.E. coming in with says 2, best makeup and best supporting actress. Incorrect. It was nominated for 1, makeup and hairstyling is correct, but best supporting actress last year went to Laura Dern for Marriage Story. So congratulations to Michael Reyes. Hit me up Instagram or Twitter, whatever is easiest for you. And yeah, I'll send you the code shortly after the show. So next up, we've got a digital copy code for a little film called Lord of War. Spelling does count for this one. Spelling does count for this one. Okay, so the question is, for the digital copy code for Lord of War, who wrote and directed Lord of War? Ray Sai coming in. J.E. coming in. Mr. G coming in. It's like a horse race. Everybody coming in with Andrew Nicole. Or Nickel. Andrew Nickel. And that is correct. Ray Sai, congratulations. You were the first pop in with Andy Nickel. So, congratulations. I can't speak. Congratulations, Ray Sai, for the Lord of War code. Unbelievable Machai says, oh, he directed Gattaca. Is this code from the 4K Blu-ray? Nope, this is from the standard Blu-ray of Lord of War. So, whatever this Blu-ray release was, that's the code. It will redeem 4K if you choose iTunes. I guess, I don't know, but it came from a Blu-ray, so I don't know. But hey, Unbelievable Montages, he's got the answers. So, congratulations so far to our winners. And next up, we've got a big one. One of the most mediocre, underwhelming, dull movies of 2016, maybe? The Girl on the Train. Which I bought for $2 at a pawn shop because you know what, Emily Blunt is great in that movie. So you want to watch Emily Blunt give a great performance, this is it. This is one of her best. It's one of her best roles. Best performances, anyway. Okay. When I checked it, iTunes was one of the options. Oh, well, very cool. Very cool. Raysai says thanks. No problem, Raysai, no problem. Alright, so, Girl on the Train is next. So, now, if I could type, that'd be a good thing. All right. So for the digital code for the Girl on the Train, the question is, who composed the score for the Girl on the Train? First person to pop in with the correct answer will win the code. YouTuber Archive popping in right before Michael Reyes. It was almost a tie. It was almost a tie, but it was not a tie. YouTuber Archive pops in first with Danny Elfman. Michael Reyes coming in second place with Danny Elfman. That is correct. Danny Elfman does the score to Girl on the Train. Who is Aaron Cressida Wilson? Who is that? Aaron Cressida Wilson. Oh, she's the writer. Is she the writer? Oh, she's the she wrote the screenplay. Oh, she also wrote the movie called Chloe, or Chloe, which came out in 2009, and boy, what a movie that was. That was with Amanda Seyfried and Liam Neeson and Julianne Moore. What a movie that was. It was something else. Yeah, she's the screenwriter. So look, congratulations, YouTuber Archive. You did it. You won the code for the Girl on the Train. Congratulations. Send me a message, Instagram or Twitter, whatever is easiest for you, and claim that code. Sticking with the Emily Blunt films, we've got Sicario next. So where is the... I'm looking for... something that I can't find. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right. Took a while to get that one. Ray Sai says, did you get Sicario on 4K? No, I didn't, unfortunately. Like I said, I picked a lot of these up from a pawn shop, and I only paid $2 for it, so it did have the code in it. The code does work, but no, it's standard Blu-ray. It's from regular Blu-ray, but it should redeem 4K in iTunes. Yeah, definitely. Solid thriller. Yeah, I've never seen it, but I want to watch it. I want to check it out. Then I'll see the second one, the Soldado thing, which I haven't seen either. Okay, so let me type out this question and we'll get this show on the road. So, get the show on the road. The 4K is worth the upgrade, one of the sharpest 4Ks I've ever seen. Well, isn't it directed by Denis Villeneuve? I mean, he's great, isn't he? Okay. So how many SAG Awards has Emily Blunt been nominated for acting? Whoever can pop in first with the correct answer wins the digital copy code. For Sicario. J.E. coming in with 3. Michael Reyes coming in with 3. And J.E., you got it. It's 3. Emily Blunt nominated for 3 Screen Actors Guild Awards for The Girl on the Train in 2017, which we just gave away that code, and double nominations in 2019 for Best Leading Actress for Mary Poppins Returns, and she won the SAG for Best Supporting Actress in A Quiet Place. So J.E. won 3. And with that, we got, so let's see, we got Jack is Back as a winner. Michael Reyes is a winner. Ray Sai is a winner. YouTuber Archive is a winner. And J.E. is a winner. So I don't think we have any double winners yet. Pretty sure we don't have any double winners yet. We have a lot of one-timers. Which is good. More codes to go around, you know. So, the next digital copy code is for The Purge, which I can't. Oh, there it is. 2013 movie. Okay. 2013 movie. Okay, so okay. Here we go. Envelope Montage says, yeah, it was his 4K. Yeah, it was. His 4K transfers have been solid so far. The weakest 4K is Arrival, but that wasn't shot by Deakins. Deakins films seem to have great 4K transfers. Yeah, like 1917. Woof, what a transfer that is. I have to watch, like, didn't he do Skyfall? I think that looked pretty good on 4K as well. I have to get Blade Runner 2049 on 4K, though. That's one of the ones that I'm wanting to get next. So. He did shoot Skyfall. Yes, he did. Okay, so next up we've got The Purge. So let me type out this question. Okay, so for the digital copy code for the first Purge movie, not the first Purge because that's an actual film, that's the 4th movie in the series. This is the original Purge, the 2013 film. For that digital copy code, the question is, how many acting Oscars has Ethan Hawke been nominated for? Wow, Ray Sai, it's like you... Oh, wait. Ray Sai popping in quick. Ray Sai popping in quicker than quick. J.E. popping in quicker than quick. Faster than fast. Quicker than quick. You are lightning. But Ray Sai, you didn't win. J.E., you didn't win. Now, Ray Sai, I saw you got all excited, and you sent me an Instagram message already. J.E. coming in hot with a double win. Back-to-back wins for J.E. 2 is correct. Listen, Ray Sai, I said, how many acting Oscars has Ethan Hawke been nominated for? You said 4. Now, he was nominated for 4 total Oscars, but Ethan Hawke has only been nominated twice for acting Oscars, in 2002 for Training Day for supporting actor, and then in 2015 for Boyhood for supporting actor. His other 2 Oscar nominations are writing nominations for adapted screenplay, which he co-wrote Before Sunset and Before Midnight. J.E. he actually got nominated for 4, but technically only 2 acting Oscar nominations, and that was the question. And I knew exactly what I was asking going into it. I knew exactly what I was asking. So congratulations, J.E. You did it. Congratulations. You just won the digital copy code for The Purge. And Sicario. You just won 2 back-to-back codes, my friend. So good job. I still have to watch the Before trilogy. Heard great things about that. I haven't seen it either. The only film I've seen from Richard Linklater is Boyhood, which is probably his best movie. And I haven't even seen the other ones, but I'm willing to say that that's his best movie. Because it's one of my favorite movies of all time. Okay, so we have 1 code left. 1 code left. A code that should redeem in 4K. That's Despicable Me, the original Despicable Me film. So give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay. I love School of Rock and Dazed and Confused. I actually think I might have saw School of Rock, and if I haven't seen it, I've seen a lot of it. And what I've seen was good. But Boyhood is just such a timeless classic, I think. Like, what a movie that is. What a movie. Okay, so for the final digital copy code of the day, we're talking about Despicable Me. Let me type out this question. Okay, so for the final digital copy code of the day, Unbelievable Montage says might be best Jack Black movie. I'll look into it. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, well, I'll worry about that later. But first, let's get this digital code out of the way. How many Illumination animated films have been released? That's the final question for the final code of the day. For the first Despicable Me film, how many Illumination animated films have been released? Whoever can pop in with the correct answer will win the code. Hey, it's okay, J.E. Totally okay. How many Illumination animated films have been released? And while we try to figure out who's going to win that, let me go and check out Jack Black. We'll see. Michael Reyes, Wikipedia says 10. You can't always believe the internet, my friend. Michael Reyes coming in with 9. He said, what did he do? He goes 10, and then he says, Wikipedia says 10. And then he goes, let's try 9. J.E. says, there you go. And there you go is right. 9 it is. 9 it is. J.E. Illumination has another film that isn't animated. It's 2010's Hop. That is correct. Listen, Illumination has released 10 films total, but 9 of them are animated. Hop is more in the lines of like Sonic the Hedgehog, which is definitely not an animated movie. So before we go, we're gonna, well, let's see. J.E. with James Marsden also, yeah. Oh yeah, that's weird, isn't it? I just noticed that. What the hell has he got with it, acting with inanimate objects? So Michael Reyes, message me on Instagram or Twitter, claim your digital copy code, and I will send it to you shortly after the show. Unbelievable Montage says typecasted. Yeah, probably. And the 9 Illumination animated films are Despicable Me, The Lorax, Despicable Me 2, Minions, The Secret Life of Pets, Sing, Despicable Me 3, The Grinch, and The Secret Life of Pets 2. They have 2 films in production. Minions, The Rise of Gru, which will be out next year, supposed to come out this year, but will be out next year, July 2nd, 2021. And Sing 2, which is slated for December 22nd, 2021. Okay. So let me look. So let's see. We're talking about Jack Black here real quick. What's Jack Black's best movie? Kung Fu Panda? Possibly. School of Rock is probably his best. King Kong. Nacho Libre, I like that a lot. Tropic Thunder. Bernie, I think he got Golden Globe nomination for Bernie. Goosebumps was alright. Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle was probably one of his best. Yeah. I would probably say Jack Black's best movies are, in no particular order, Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, School of Rock, King Kong, Maybe Nacho Libre. I really like Nacho Libre. I haven't seen that in such a long time. And Kung Fu Panda, maybe? I don't know. I have to rewatch those movies. But yeah, for me personally, I'd probably say King Kong. I love that movie quite a bit, actually. James Newton Howard's score for King Kong is something special. But look, so let's talk about updates real quick before I leave, just to keep you guys updated on what's coming out. Looks like he's high. Looks like he's in High Fidelity. Heard great things about that, but I haven't watched it yet. Yeah, me neither. Have not seen that. Yeah, but updates for the channel. So I did just watch, or rewatch, I should say, The Dark Knight Rises last night. So I will be posting a review for that either today, or tonight, I should say, or tomorrow. Or The Dark Knight Rises. I don't know what. Did I say The Dark Knight? The Dark Knight Rises. I did just rewatch that, and I'm going to be posting a review for that on this channel. And if you think about it, The Dark Knight Rises came out about a month before I started reviewing movies on this channel. Dark Knight Rises came out July 20th, 2012, and I started YouTube on August 27th, 2012. So a month and 7 days later, I started my YouTube channel. So it's the 8-year anniversary of both, I guess. Who the hell knows? But yeah, so The Dark Knight Rises review probably coming tonight or tomorrow. Also, The New Mutants, I'm seeing that Thursday night, so probably reviewing that Thursday night or Friday morning. We'll see how it goes. Another going to the movies vlog, probably, for going to see New Mutants and whatever else. Tenet, I think I'm seeing next Monday. So that'll be fun. I remember liking Dark Knight Rises in theaters, but hasn't aged very well for me. Look, what I'll say in the, like, right now, before, like, getting into my full review, is that it's not a bad movie. It's not a bad movie. Does it have problems? Yes, it does. Does it have some convoluted side plots? Yes, it does. But if you put all that to the side, this is an extremely entertaining and well-made film. Extremely entertaining and well-made, well-directed film all around. The acting, the directing, the cinematography, the score, the editing, the sound, all of it. Top-notch. Nolan is an incredible filmmaker, and no one's disputing that. But certain things do happen in the script that are a bit of a head-scratcher. Certain things that, like, get you to where you need to go in the third act, which I do think the third act of the movie is the best act of the movie. I think the third act is great. But things in, like, Act 1 and Act 2 feel kind of either rushed or slightly jumbled in storytelling-wise. The IMAX scenes were the highlights for me. Choreography was its weak point. Choreography was its weak point. Really? I disagree. I think the choreography was great. In that scene where Batman fights Bane, the first time and the second time, it's very well done, I thought. Like, I thought it was very well done. I thought, like, wow, this is a really good-looking fight. Especially the second time they fight, and Batman starts pissing Bane off because he's actually punching him in his weak spot, and he's, like, kind of breaking his face mask and making it malfunction. And there's that bit in the fight where Bane starts to just punch, like, so fast, like it's not even funny. He's like boom, 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 and like Batman moves out of the way and he like punches the pole, and he's like actually just going at it. I thought that was great. And the movie has one of the best film comebacks of all time. Tell me where the trigger is, then you have my permission to die. That is one of the best comebacks in any film. I don't care what you say. It is. and Bane's voice doesn't completely sound like Sean Connery. Sometimes I guess you could make that comparison, but I mean, he's still cool, you know. The idea of that scene is great, but I noticed a lot of mistakes with the choreography, and especially when they were fighting goons, there's a lot of mistakes with extras. Look, I watched it on my 100-inch projector last night. Projector screen, HD, complete. And those IMAX scenes were filling that whole screen. And, yeah. Unbelievable Montage says, like, you'll see extras falling for no reason and punching air. Well, look, I might watch the movie again tonight. I don't know. I might watch it again, then review it. I don't know. Because I do really like it. It's a fun, entertaining movie. But look, that happens in Rogue One as well. Like the scene where Chirrut Îmwe is taking the stormtroopers down with his stick. I mean, he taps them on the head and they fall over. He literally just flips the guy over and he stays on the ground like he's dead. So movies will have problems like that. I mean, Star Wars The Last Jedi, as great as you think the Praetorian Guard sequence is with Kylo and Rey versus the Praetorian Guards, if you break that scene down, the choreography mishaps are so blatantly obvious. Like, they literally have to CGI out one of the guards' sword knife things so it doesn't kill Rey. It's ridiculous. The good thing is a lot of it is blurred out since the camera focuses on Batman walking up the stairs. If you look at the extras, though, you'll catch some weak choreography. Look, if it's in the background, I don't know. I don't know. It's like the spoons in the background of the Dark Knight, in the background of the room. Why is there framed pictures of spoons? I don't know. But they're there. Are they focused on? No. But they're there. So, with that being said, that is it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching Quickie Wednesday Live, episode 28. I'll be sending those codes out shortly after the show. If you're new to the channel, if you're watching this on the repeat or whatever the case may be, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Come around next time. Maybe you'll win a code with the live trivia we do here. Maybe you'll win a digital copy code. Check out my upcoming movie vlogs and upcoming reviews and all sorts of stuff. I just reviewed the new Disney Plus documentary, Howard. It's about Howard Ashman's life. Definitely check that out. Really, really good time there. But yeah, guys, that's been it for me. Thank you so much for watching this one. It's always been a blast. 28 weeks in, can't believe it. And next week, we're going to be 29 weeks in. We're going to be here before we know it. So, best thing about Nolan is his scope for action set pieces, so it's more forgivable if the hand-to-hand combat is weak. Yeah, I agree. But the hand-to-hand combat that we're supposed to focus on between Batman and Bane, I think is very strong. But we're going to leave it there. Guys, thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time. Over and out.